This is J-Dog coming in hot with 2GNC with another stream of Still Waits the Deep with my man
Silky Joe. One.
Yeah, something like that. Alright. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's dive in.
Alright.
Let's dive in deep and wake it.
Let's wake it and bake it.
Reminds me of college. And by that, I mean cookies. Duh. Who doesn't like a good chocolate chip cookie?
I didn't mean that. Why'd you have to... Sus. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Sus. What have I done?
I forgot the beers. We have them.
Bastard.
I caught myself, honestly, when we were first starting to have the beers as kind of like a illegitimate sponsor.
Yeah.
I would drink like 2 or 3. And the last couple of times I had like...
For one? Yeah. Same here. Getting too into the deep.
Man.
Somebody commented earlier, like, why is this game so good? And I was like, I think we need voice acting.
It's 100% voice acting. Don't really comment that.
Yeah, so why is it so good? It's so cool.
It's the voice acting, and I think it's a unique setting. Because most horror games, it's like, okay, you're in the woods. Okay, you're in a big house. Like, I've never played a horror game like this on a good environment, so I think it's unique. YouTube and Twitch. Testy time.
Oh wait, no, this won't pick up. Oop, I died. I don't know how, but
I looked down for a brief second and you were like, oh. Nah, I did.
ran for here, I guess it took too long. Yep. Yeah, this actually the
Okay, so what does this blow up?
That's the Twitch channel.
Oh.
So we can talk to y'all, because I don't have to.
Talk to my baby. Talk to me. Draw me like one of your French girls.
Yo! Okay, I can't do it. I beat Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh, you did?
Nice. And it got way better. I mean, I liked it.
The whole game's incredibly peaceful.
It definitely got it.
Fuck!
You're no real story.
Apparently I'm not. Raiden's backstory got way better too, with him being one of the child soldiers and all that. Spoilers.
What's that?
I had played it up into the Finding the Pacemaker games.
So you never actually completed it? It's a good game.
It is. It's really good. It's just like the bar for Metal Gear is games are so high.
Yeah. Well, honestly, like, just Hideo Kojima.
No!
Is it Hideo or Hideo? I think it's Hideo. Can you stop that?
Well, I couldn't tell if I glitched or not. I wasn't sure what was going on.
No, I think anytime a Hideo Kojima game is announced, the expectation is already just like,
Gotta be hard to live up to. Oh, I see.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
very Scotsman.
Just because we've run so much.
Shite.
Oh, that looks promising.
Christ, what were they up to?
Brody, if you read this, I'll meet you in engineering. I did my bit.
That was interesting.
Your plan.
That was very interesting.
Your plan better work. Last chance.
He's Jamaican. That was Jamaican. Jamaican that angry.
Blah blah blah.
We should just stop doing impressions. I should at least.
Yeah, we're not very good at it. You really have to commit. Like, you can do it,
but you can't half-ass it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So for me, I start it, but then I chicken out halfway through, and it comes off as something pretty embarrassing.
I did, man. I was doing some voice in the drive-thru with some friends. I think it was Scarface. And the poor woman, she was like, sir, and I kept doing it, and she was like, sir, we have a camera, I can see you. Finlay, no way through. Engineering is full of oil. We can do this. I don't want to give up. We can't get out. We lost Kaz, but we can sort this out. Don't do anything stupid, Brody.
Yeah, Brody.
Oh, cool. Why the hell do I always get water in corridors?
Fuck's sake!
That has to be like the most used sound bite they have.
Oh,
For
Finlay.
fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Cleary, how the fuck are you no dead?
I thought I was.
You fit to help?
Christ, can anything help?
Aye, if we can cut ourselves loose and quick like, buy us time, maybe enough.
Do we even know if anyone's coming?
We've been off radio for hours, so aye, I should hope so.
Finlay. Good. Let's... Kaz? I thought...
Aye, he's a walking greeting miracle. Are we doing this or no?
Aye. We float the rig. I'll dive down and release the tension
Float the
cables.
rig.
Hopefully we balance out, maybe end up higher in the water. I'll need you both in marine control. It's Roy.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
You can float the rig. That's a thing.
Stuck up
Yes. Oh.
in some fucking hotel accommodation roof. I don't know how long I can last without insulin.
He's up on the roof. I have to get him. No!
Is anybody out there?
You have to get to marine control with Finlay.
Please.
It's a two-man job and we don't have much time. You think Roy does? Can't I just leave him? I promised I'd get him home.
Ah, let him go.
Fine. If you want to go, go.
You go with Finlay.
But this place is filling up with gas and oil from the drill to the derrick. God knows where else it's leaking to. I can't recommend it. I know, Brody. But I'm going. I have to. Engineering's your only path up there, and it's flooded, so you'll have to swim. It's a long way. Plan each step. And if you're underwater, stay calm.
Oh, aye, that's exactly how that'll go.
Enough! Both
She's
know what
probably
to
my
do.
favorite character.
So let's go.
Right, yeah, Brody.
She's
How's your
hard
nerve,
AF.
alright, McCleary?
Oh, big time. Finlay.
I'm coming, Roy. I'll find you.
I forget how to swim. There we go.
Yeah, just make sure you press the right buttons.
Yeah. Actually, I think I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm swimming faster. Yeah.
That's how you've been playing some Metal Gear Solid. You got that stealth.
I do. Oh, no. Crouch. Just.
Fucking thing's locked.
Do I have to swim again, please? That's what I swim. I'm gonna have to swim somewhere. But where? Down here. Yep. Look at that. Would you look at it? On their way to. Yeah, there we go.
What is going on?
Trying to.
Oh. Yeah, the current's pushing you back.
Yeah, but it's like.
Can you go lower to touch the rung? Maybe go.
Just stuck and dying.
Can you hear your flashlight on while you're underwater?
Oh, sure can.
There you go. Although, I don't. There you go. Oh yeah, you toasted, bro. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Press R2, hit X. I was doing that. I don't like the joystick.
Oh joy. Why do you call it a joystick? Is it joyous?
It's fun to. Oh god, I'm already dying. Okay. again. Psst. Okay, I'm not holding. I forgot about it. Hold it. I'm sure I can go this way.
Yeah, it just makes sense that you would.
I don't understand.
Well,
Shit. I can't figure this out.
ain't never could.
Okay. Swim faster. Go up here. Line it. Get my light on. Let's go. Whoop.
So it works right here, but then it starts to go downhill somewhere.
Yeah. When holding, press X to leap forward. There we go.
I have to look up, maybe?
Yeah, I have to look up. God.
Bless America.
It just wasn't perfectly. Great, more swimming. Yeah, because we're looking up from this.
Be careful, watch out for the lecking.
Man, yo, Lecky.
Oh, you're grooming now. Oh, looks like we can go up. Your flashlight's on top. No.
It's just funsies. Just put- It's right in front of my face. You know, and at least it's yellow. There. At least the yellow makes sense here.
Yeah.
With, you know, it being an oil rig, safety, yada yada.
It was a good choice.
Yeah.
Now, if it was like purple with pink polka dots, may not work.
Or if it was, you know, like Horizon, and you're like, who is spray painting everything yellow? In the place that's
Yeah.
this place no one's ever been for
be a leak
thousands of
somewhere.
years.
I think
That's all we need.
the newer Zelda games like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they did it right. Like essentially you can climb anything,
Yeah.
but you have a stamina bar. So like that kind of restricts where you can climb up.
Well, I'm worried I'm gonna get a quick trip.
Ah,
I need you to swim faster. Okay, you lied to me. It's L2, not L3 to swim faster. Yeah, put me in more water, sure. Something's gonna come get me. Oh, this makes me look forward to the beach.
Oh, the beach. And this doesn't get you excited for the beach. The hurricane will.
It's long gone.
It is long gone, yeah. San Antonio or Houston got slammed today, and San Antonio got covered with rain. Over here in Texas.
Uh-oh.
I've never been over the beach. I'm gonna be so sad if at the end of this game you don't have any clue as to what this thing is, where it came from, like anything. Just give me a sliver of detail.
You'll have to learn that it still wakes the deep. Part 2.
The deeps. Still waking the deep snooze button.
You got it. Mess with me, I'm an experienced climber. I play Horizon. And Tomb Raider.
Did you get around to playing Forbidden West ever?
No.
It's not a bad game. It's just not an amazing game.
Yeah,
The first one was really good.
it was.
The second one was still good. I got bored after maybe getting like halfway through. I got kind of bored. You're over here thinking about Aloy now, aren't you? Getting distracted.
I mean, I was holding L2.
I'm sure you were holding something.
I think I accidentally had R3 pushed too. Okay, what? So what?
Janky. Even if, yeah, but can you just swim?
I'm trying. I'm deadsies. Hail! Hail!
Let me out. Dude, that's like a terrible thing. It'd be so scary. That was kind of
That was deadsies. It's got no more juice. Are you just gonna die? Come on, man. I blame the controller. That's what it was. Damn it. Okay, how did I mess this up last time? Oh, that's right, it didn't like mine.
shame, shame.
See me?
That's why you flicking it.
Oh, I was trying to hold it, it wasn't doing nothing. Alright. This is sad. Ooh, tentacles. Here, let's get close to him. Maybe we'll just die sooner. Oh, faces. They got the kid, I guess. Kid's, dude, this guy can hold his breath quite a long time. I guess you could do, like, unless you panicked, you could probably do, like, 2 minutes. 2 plus.
Yeah, I think so.
I think my best was, like, 2:15 or something.
It's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was doing the, free-divers method.
Oh, yeah?
Like, you take this deep breath, and then you, like, do these successive breaths, and, like, it pumps extra oxygen.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got all obsessed with, like, I want to reach 3 minutes. I might need it one day.
You never know. Well, if I ever get into an accident that involves water, I will pray that you're there. I will pray that Smokey Joe comes to the rescue.
You know, having kids, I'll probably be like, is he panicking? Yeah, he ain't bringing me down with him.
Right?
You're on your own. Yeah, wiggle. Okay. It's like not registering
Let me try.
L2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna
I just wanna
give
see
it to you first time.
Exact memories.
Ew.
You do it in there.
Yeah, dude. You're funny. Alright. It's time to talkie up while you're doing that. You want to talkie? You want to start it off?
Yeah, dude, yeah. These look so good.
Here, take it.
That's the real sponsor. Real illegitimate, but real.
Triangle for your light. I think you're still dying.
Oh.
There's probably some way out, but I couldn't be bothered to find it.
There we go. Hello, hi. So I can remember the controls. Is it? Yeah.
See, that's the ladder I came up, but I think this fills with water. So maybe you have to get back over there, but...
It's a bad sign. Oh, right here. Fuck! What just happened?
Dude, I'm telling you, it's all one.
It's like the devs got to the end of the game and they're like, okay, I'm over this. Oh yeah, you're right, it does fill with water. Did you do all this last? Yeah, you did.
Yeah. We were holding them, right?
Yeah, but I was a little late.
I'm not sure it's in that event.
Come on, dude. Keep going.
Come on, up.
Hey, you just come up.
Let them both go.
Haha, winner.
So I guess you're not supposed to get the whole. I was getting all pissed. It was my purple controller.
Well, what do I win? A talkie? That's what I'm talking about.
Blood hole trouble tomorrow. That's what's
Oh, can't be anything worse than that one chip challenge, man.
Oh.
So fucking cold. My hands are like fucking ice.
No, I bet it needs to warm up first.
Yeah, you gotta find the heater. Oh, there it is. It's right there.
Was it there? I thought it was fine anymore.
You just push it once and it opens. I think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Bit of a kick.
I'm in a fucking nightmare. This can't be real. Come on, guys.
What
come
I
on,
love
keep it
about
together.
these is you can immediately feel your insides burning.
I know. You know what I love about them?
Well,
They're not the one chip challenge.
enough waiting around.
Yeah, not nearly as bad.
It was worse than I ever expected.
I was expecting worse spikes initially. I was not expecting the 24 hours of being incapacitated.
Dude, it was done. Remember we tried to stream Alan Wake after that? And I just sat there on the floor
Yeah, you were just like...
was so miserable. Even the next morning.
Oh yeah. I spent the rest of that next day in bed working.
Oh yeah.
I was in a meeting and I was curled in a fetal position, just
That is some weird shit, man.
Just brutal.
I feel sick.
That. Every now and then I like to just check out the atmosphere. Stop and smell the roses. Show some appreciation to the hard work.
Bloody book. Christ, that stuff is rank.
There's gotta be a secret item in the toilet.
You think so?
You know, just like every other horror game.
Yeah, it's a...
You gotta pull something grotesque out of the toilet.
Yeah, you're right. like Visage had it.
Yeah.
Madison had it. The toilet was actually dead bolted. Can I turn the water on? Okay, alright. Where? Oh, up here. Okay, I also want Is it like? Oh, okay.
Ooh, something's gonna chase you.
Oh yeah, probably right. It's really
Roof
no point in
access.
examining.
Where is it?
Number
That
3.
big story. Through the hall.
Oh, yeah. Looks like I
Might be
can
a
just go out
vent
from
up,
the garage.
down, fucking
Yeah.
somewhere.
Oh,
You might crawl.
is there? Oh, hold on. Here's a spot right here.
There we go.
Just when in doubt, look for the yellow.
Very specific yellow.
Mellow yellow. Oh, I thought that was someone.
Oh, Jesus.
Severed head.
Fucking poor bastard.
Wait. Ugh, look at that. Grody. Are they dripping? Oh, they are dripping.
They look like their eyes are kind of moving. Oh, they're moving. Oh, they are. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they definitely are. Okay. Like I said, you gotta stop and smell the roses. Appreciate some of the work put in.
Fuck.
Okay, well, I don't want that.
Aye.
I don't know what that was, but I'm just gonna keep on trucking.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, they kind of gave you that other side area. I was like,
I was considering it, but this game doesn't really reward exploration.
yeah.
And it's very linear, so.
There's no inventory system, so it's not like you're gonna get in there.
Yeah, that's true. Except maybe a new screwdriver.
Lucas. That's trust. Trust.
Still up here.
Oh!
Ah!
That was an accident. Oh my! Well, let's just, oh, this guy.
Stop hiding. Christ, Joyce.
Yeah. You can tell we're getting kind of near the end of the game because the grotesque and the horror and all that's kind of ramping up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, we'll be beating this one. We'll be beating it off.
All day, every day. As soon as I said it, I immediately regretted it.
I can add it to my games beat in 2024.
Fuck off!
We should have a list of games beaten.
Fuck, I think he heard me. What the hell? How did they get like that? Christ, did Trots do this?
Well, I have a books read for the year, and then games
Roof
beaten.
access. But it was so close.
I try and do one a month, so you know, F12, the end of the year.
Try to do 12 games at the end of the year? Nice.
So I've already done the games. Working on the books.
Do comics count?
They should.
Okay, well. Just kind of going with the flow. Okay.
I mean,
Jesus.
Yeah, I feel like I am too.
we gotta save as well, so. There's a fence.
Okay.
Locked.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. Just tell me it's locked, so I'll stop trying. And it was a matter of time before that happened.
Fuck!
I don't think I can run while I'm in here. No, I'd rather not look. There's a lot of water here. I think it's your turn to play.
Yeah. It seems like.
Oh.
Hey, you get to do some.
Yeah, I get my own tank to...
Come on.
Yeah, I gotta dip my toes in the water first. Dip my toes in jacuzzi.
Roy's insulin is here.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, I didn't want to save Roy.
Oh, Roy's the man. But Roy and Finley are the best characters in this game.
I've got to go.
Really cool. That's one thing I did like about the Callisto Protocol. The helping,
So
so
many
gruesome.
good brutal kills. That's one thing I don't like about first-person horror games. When you get killed, there's not much to it.
No,
It's nice to see that third person.
just the gruesomeness of it all. Buford 11.
Roy! He up here! Roy!
Pretty lackluster jump.
Jesus, it's moving all the other place. That must be it. Thank Christ. Roy! Roy! Talk to me,
No,
big man.
Roy.
Come on. Roy! Roy,
It's
wake up, you prick!
insolent.
Please wake up. Wake up, come on!
He's going into his coma.
No.
Oh, you bastard. Don't leave me here. Please, big man, come on back. Christ, don't leave me. Roy, don't leave me. I can't do this, man. I'm scared, Roy. I'm fucking terrified. What am I going to tell Susan?
Fantastic acting.
I mean, she's going to fucking kill me, man. You know? She loved you, big man. She really loved you. So did my girls.
Oh.
Wait, what am I going to tell them? Oh, sorry. Your Uncle Roy's not coming home. Aye, I know. Me and Ollie. I love this big man, do you hear me? I loved him.
I was really hoping he was going to start to move and transform into one of those things.
Just savage.
No. Phone. Better answer. Who's this?
Finley, Kaz. You got to Roy. Good. Look, Kaz, the walls up to admin, so I couldn't get to Marine Control. You need to try and get there from where you are, alright?
Jesus.
Aye. And that English bastard better come and all. You can't stay in that hut forever, no. Kaz? Kaz, you still there? When you're not shouting, I start to worry like. Is Roy making a fuss? Put him on, I'll get him tailed. Kaz? For fuck's sake, what's going on?
Roy's no coming.
Ah, Jesus. Kaz, did you not make it?
It was too late.
Fuck. I'm sorry, Kaz. You know, we all love the big man, eh?
I let him down. He was relying on me.
No, no. No, you did everything you could. You went back for him. None of this is your fault. It's no anyone's. Look, I'm sorry, Kaz, but we need your help here. We're all fucking going down otherwise.
Aye. I want half this fucking rig.
Good. Then you need to find a way across the deck, get to Marine Control Room, call me when you get there, and I'll talk you through it. Alright?
Right.
Ugh. Pour some green tea out.
For the big man Roy.
Big man Roy. Rest in peace.
And then you open the door to leave. Then a tendril gets you, and it's Roy.
I mean, that would make me really sad, but it would be effective.
Give you a little spook.
Yeah, spooky spook. Well, let's go. Can I kick it?
It did say you could interact with something.
Oh. I have to hold it.
Be bothered.
How dare you?
Is it even going to hold?
Jump the ravine.
Jump the. Oh, on to here. It's a long jump.
Long jump, you got it.
I'm already holding on to.
Slowly now. Steady.
What am I holding on to? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, man, you're brave.
Look at that grip strength.
Christ.
He must do CrossFit.
It's got.
Either that or he's a manic masturbator.
Yeah, it's not being stuck on a rig with a bunch of dudes in one way. It's pretty easy.
Does it? To go slow.
Oh, I made it.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, it's moving. Look at that. Let's just stop and appreciate this real quick.
Yeah, it does look really good.
It doesn't matter though, if they don't explain what the hell this thing is, then it's all for nothing. Even if it's just like a cheap, lazy writing explanation, I don't care.
Yeah, you, Pacific Rim style, something like that.
Yeah. I'm just, every time I jump, I hold both triggers.
Ready. Should have made it more like quick time events.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, you thought it was triangles?
Yeah, quick time events. Did you ever play that game, Heavy Rain?
Yeah.
It's a really good game, but it was nothing but quick time events. It was basically a playable movie. But
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Beyond Two Souls was that on page one, the same.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Marine Control.
Sorry, Elliot Page.
Yeah, it was the Elliot
Page.
Page. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Elliot Page is in the Umbrella Academy.
And Trailer Park Boys.
Is she in Trailer Park Boys?
Mm-hmm.
was she?
Leahy's daughter.
No way, that's Elliot Page? Oh my gosh, I loved Trailer Park Boys. Bubbles. The fucking champ Voyage.
Any
Big
chance?
fucker here.
Better call Finley. Any chance?
Whoops.
Better call Finley.
Oh. Alright, well.
Should be a phone. There.
Is that
Maybe in the room you came from.
probably
Look at the. What's that?
waste on the floor, accidents galore?
It looked like rain to me, like from the back. It looked like hair hanging down.
Oh, yeah, kind of. I can see that.
I was like, that's a cool little callback.
Oh, dude, from this angle, it 100% looks like that. 7 days. Broken wire from. Okay, alright, alright. Enough jib jab. What's this?
Christ, it's way above my pay grade, this.
Tension leg with control must be disabled before using the switches. Ensure all personnel have left pontoon areas or using these switches. Yeah, I'm not checking anything. I'm just gonna use them.
What was your
Fucking
foot called?
spaceship. Looks like a fucking spaceship. No touching anything Finley doesn't tell me.
Okay, alright. Well, let's call Finley.
You just gotta find the phone. So. Where would they put a phone?
He needs an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
So I can ping it.
Okay. Get wonderful reception out here.
Jesus, fuck. Rope. No, you and all. Nice and slow. That's all right. I just need to make a call. Yeah? Aye. Here we go.
That's gnarly. Where? I guess I'm assuming I have to go right next to him. Is that his testicles?
It's cancer for sure.
Buffalo Soldier. I walked next to him for no reason.
Finley. I'm at Marine Control. I'm not alone.
Fuck. Is it that bastard Rennick?
No. Jesus. It's Roper. He's all messed up.
Cass, listen to me, alright? Listen,
Alright,
we need to keep it together.
alright, just tell me what to do.
It's only 2 switches. You just have to find them. First, find the ballast operations panel. There'll be a switch there to put it into manual control. You flip that switch. Go do that, and then I'll talk you through the next part, alright?
Aye, alright.
Ballast
look for it.
manual.
Oh yeah, he's gonna for sure wake up. Wait, what did that say? I spelled it.
Ballast and manual.
Alpha Brothers.
Any chance?
Starboard.
Better call
Forward.
Finley.
No. There we go. Balance operations.
Why is it locked? Fuck's sake.
Just break it, bro. Okay, so I guess I find a key. Is this an office? I doubt a key would be in the break room.
Probably on.
Maybe. Oh, it's literally on him.
It's alright, pal. Here we
He's
go.
gonna grab my hand. I know he
I'll
is.
look after this now, alright?
Rennick, keep them away.
Don't mind if I dig it. That's pretty grody.
Switch is it manual?
Right.
What's next?
Now you flood the forward pontoon and I mean flood it to the fucking brim.
Hold on a minute. The pontoons are already full of oil and gas. This might push it all up to the deck.
We don't have a choice. The whole rig could tip over. Flooding that pontoon will at least give us a fighting chance.
What about Brody? Is he no down there?
He'll be out of there by now. He's done his part. We just have to do ours, right?
All right.
It's coming for me. Away.
What was
Rennie's
that?
coming back.
It's Roper.
Never mind him. Flood the forward pontoon.
Hang on.
Is that to do this for all of them?
Right. Back to Finlay.
No, no. Just... Oh my gosh, what's about to happen?
All right, that's done. Now what?
That's it. Come on. Come on.
Come on, what? Let's move. Did it work?
Fucking aye. See? Not so hopeless after all, eh?
Oh, thank Christ, Finlay. What now?
Brody's got a plan. Meet us in drill ops as soon as you can.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
We're going to be alright, Kaz.
I fucking hope so.
Gonna pass it on down to Suka Joe. I don't think there's any swimming or climbing involved, so I think he might be okay.
Sure. It's immediately going to be swimming.
Well, I did just flood the ballast, so to the fucking brim. You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's those tackies, boy.
I keep telling myself one more.
That's how they get you. Dude, so like 8 years ago, my buddy Steve and I had this inside joke. We used to dip like chew tobacco, and we call it chair, which is really dumb, but it is what it is. So then we would just walk around and be like, skibba that chair. And it was like an inside joke for the longest time. And now that these kids started saying that, I can't say it anymore because I sound like an old guy trying to sound young. And I catch myself all the time, like trying to hold myself.
Don't try and take credit for Skibbity Toilet.
What? I can show you the Instagram videos from 10 years ago.
Oh. Cinematic, I guess. Yeah, just loading.
Suze. Fuck! Am I losing my mind?
Yes. Great. I'm getting chased.
No!
Survive the flood.
It's like I just wanted you to have a chance of redemption. Ever since I started playing Bloodborne, my gaming skills have increased.
Oh, really? You're a FromSoft master now?
Far from it.
Shite, that
I
was
expect
close.
you to do it on a DDR mat.
Oh, is that a thing?
Fuck!
Now it's getting legit.
But yeah, you're I think we're at that, like the very end of the game. Uh-oh.
So we can't run anymore. Tested.
I knew it. I would have done the same thing. I can't even hate. I would have done the same thing. swimming. Stealth swimming. Are those just like oxygen pockets?
Yeah, yes. Because it wants me to fucking swim. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
If you want to go to sleep.
God, it's a fucking nightmare.
What? Dude, did Hook and Twitch ever hop on the stream game?
I don't know.
Let's get an invite.
I think he got a busier,
Boo. I mean, good for him. But I just like that. He was all reliable.
Me too.
Shush! Shush! What's... Shush!
Huh?
Playing mind games with you, bro.
Jesus.
Been shut down. Been shut down.
Give a little. Open wide. Little now. Yeah, we're dads. No regrets. Most of the time. At least it's helping you. Okay, get killed. Damn it, Bobby!
Okay, Dad.
Dad's not curse. I don't know you.
This looks like something I want.
Jesus. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
Think about it.
Don't think. Dude. You're right. You can't just stop getting talking.
I ran into it.
Or do that.
Oh, whoops. Yes, I got turned around.
Wow. It's impressive. Don't let me die. Well, you just said you're gonna eat me. So, really not giving us a choice here, buddy.
Yeah, he's kind of been an a-hole, so.
I should have thought about that before you fired me.
Oh, Jesus.
How many levels?
Jesus, that was... Oh, fuck. You rest in peace, you cunt. Christ.
Trophy
Get the
level
fuck out of
up.
here.
What the hell? It's giving us.
We level up. Whoa.
Wow.
I'm a gamer. I have proof.
Finlay, thank fuck. Finlay,
Oh, I'm limping now.
Uh-oh.
what's going on? Who are you talking to?
Kaz, you made it.
Brody, what's wrong with Finlay? She's freaked out here.
Listen, Kaz. There's no much time. There's oil and gas getting in here. When it fills, it will be headed right up the drill pipe.
What are you on about?
I'm still in the pontoons. I've only got a couple of minutes. I can't stop it. The rig's a time bomb now. You understand? One
Put a
spark
timer on.
and... You need to find a way off.
Just get back up here and we'll work it out, yeah?
I can't do that.
What?
I can't get back up.
No, wait.
I'm sorry.
Wait, listen.
You're on your own now.
I'll come to you. All right?
No, you won't. You wouldn't even get halfway to me. The leg's flooded and the gas, it's no possible.
You got your dive gear?
Aye,
Yeah,
but
so you can use that.
it's oil, Kaz. There's nothing to be done.
Fucking say that.
I knew the risk when I came down here.
Fuck. Can I lose you as well?
Listen, I'm alright, Kaz. I'm already back on Sky. You've never seen water like that, Kaz. Clear, peaceful. You just let go and everything's fine.
Aye. That sounds beautiful.
You go one day. Alright?
Oh, fuck that. I'm never swimming again after this.
If you.
Kaz, you and Finlay, you could do this, alright? I'm sure she wouldn't do something so stupid.
Brody, you there?
Kaz,
What's stupid? Talk to me.
it's getting higher.
All right, I'm here, Brody. I'm not going anywhere. All right, I'm here.
Hey.
Brody. Oh, fuck. Brody. Jesus.
At least the gas would make you a little loopy.
Yeah, you can enjoy yourself a little bit before you. Yeah. Dude, this game, man, the acting is incredible.
Brody.
I wonder how Finley's gonna die.
How is this happening?
Maybe Kaz doesn't even make it.
What are we doing now, Finlay?
Doesn't fucking matter.
He's dead and you don't think that matters.
He was always gonna die. Boy, them always. We see that. We've been fucking about with the lakey and pontoons. And we thought, oh, hell. Watching our pals turn into monsters. Never once. Never fucking once have we tried to do what needed to be done.
Calm down, alright? What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
I'm ending this. Fucking
Finlay.
Get it,
No.
Finlay.
Come back. Finlay! Finlay! Wait a minute! Jesus! Come back, you're not thinking straight!
The gas is making you loopy.
Fuck off, McLeary! I'm not turning into one of these things! You hear me?
We have to find a way out, come on!
Fucking kidding yourself! It's this or nothing!
Get you, Finlay.
Fuck! Finlay! Finlay! Finlay!
This fun thing.
Fuck!
Whoa! No!
Jesus, Finlay.
That's
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Guys,
I'm here, Finlay, I'm here.
guys. What is it you hear? When it's close.
Who do I hear?
It's not your Christmas card.
I hear my wife. I just want to get back to her, Finlay. To my weans.
I hear my boy. When he was wee, you know. I hear him now.
Kate, Mr. Kincaid.
He's singing. We're not seeing him again, Kaz.
There's got to be a ship coming. You said it yourself.
Christ, Kaz. We don't want him coming. Jesus!
I'm sorry, Phil. I don't know what to do.
We've got to face it, Kaz.
What do you mean?
Ah! We can't get back. We can't. That can.
What?
It's not going to stop with us. Fuck's sake, McCleary. For once in your life, be brave. Be brave for them. You can't save yourself, but you can save them.
Jesus, Finlay.
You want to leave it a chance? Oh. If it gets to the mainland, oh. You know I'm right. I'm always fucking right.
Oh, Christ. Christ. All right. Aye, all right. For them.
Sorry, it's been so hard.
Let's do it. Rennick's gonna come after me though.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get got right at this threshold here.
Plus, if you're walking into the Stargate.
Yeah. Stargate was made of flesh. The horror sings. The horror.
I'm gonna say, excuse me?
The horror.
God almighty. Christ. Never had a chance. I'm sorry, Sus. I'm so sorry.
I don't think you're getting your explanation. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, what's going on now? But I think you're right.
You don't recognize me, do you?
No, sorry, love. You know me.
You could say that. It's been a long time though, Kaz.
That's who he
God,
hears when it's
Susan
close.
Lafferty. Fuck's sake, is that you?
The very same. Christ, Kaz, but you look no different.
I've still got the nose, eh?
Well, looks like someone did a good job of spreading it about your face.
Oh, with a big man a drink.
Jesus, Kaz. Because I really want to be thinking about Roy right now.
He looks after me. He fucking adores you, you know.
Well, I am easy to love, Cameron McCreary.
Yeah. I'm finding that.
Shut up, great Suki Jim.
I do though, Sus. I fucking love you. I love you more than anything in this whole world.
Do daft Bampot. Well, you're not so bad yourself, all things considered.
Marry me.
What?
I'm serious. Marry me. We'll make beautiful wains. I want to spend my whole life with you.
Looks good. It does look good.
She's perfect.
She looks just like you.
Thank God for that. She got your eyes, though.
My dad's eyes.
I'm sorry, Kaz. I know you'd have wanted him to meet her.
Nah, fuck him. Bastard wasn't interested in me. Why would he care about her?
You loved you in his way, Kaz.
I'll never leave you, Suze. I'll be at your side forever. I'm always going to be here for this Wayne.
He sure dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah. And no one will know.
Hope this ends with like a news story about like the rig exploding and it's just like a massive accident.
Yeah. Good cover up.
Yeah. Hey, Suze.
It was all a dream.
I read about it in Word Up magazine.
Guess I should start looking at stuff. Would you look at it?
This is very Soma like this
Yeah.
part right here.
There's the kids. I have no reflection. Vampire, obviously.
Yeah. Well, you're a fucking ghostess.
Got kids' pictures. Oh, got one more over here. Oh.
So that's what you look like.
Kiss the Waynes for me. Tell him I'll be back for Christmas.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Suze.
Art.
Still breaks the deep.
She's walking on
Hey,
water.
Kaz. I'm sorry it's been so hard. Just wanted to send you this. To say we'll get through it. I know we will. Just take care out there and bring my beautiful big gallus man back home in one piece, okay? I miss you and I love you. The girls miss and love you. I'm still raging at Roy, but he's a good man and I know he'll look after you.
He did.
Whatever happens, we will be all right. We can weather this.
Is the ship gonna get you?
Just wanted to say that to you, Kaz. To keep you safe and close and make sure you know to come home to us. I love you, Cameron McCleary. Be safe out there on those waters. My man. My love.
Okay.
We did it.
Yeah,
Three streams. That's
I know. It's a new record. That could have been a movie.
Yeah.
Like that could have easily been a movie. Like a good movie. Maybe a cliche one, kind of, sort of, but a good movie nonetheless.
It felt like a movie other than they never explained
You never say what?
what it was.
Oh yeah, that kind of bums me out. We don't want my whole be singing tomorrow morning.
It's already gonna sing.
I don't know what to say. It's good. I have a few critiques, but missing not much.
It was fun. Great story, good voice acting, good graphics. Very linear. No real puzzles. No real inventory. No real combat. I feel like there were a few places they can evolve where they could have done more scares.
Yeah, I think the boss battle with Rennick was a little lackluster. It was honestly really convenient because you're crawling across that scaffold or whatever, it's like that crawl thing, right? Like, yeah. And I think you're going to light the torch where the gas spills out. I was getting ready to light her, throw the lighter there. Rennick just happened to be right there. I was like, oh, well, I guess he died.
Yeah.
which he didn't. He came back at the very end. But even then, it wasn't like a grand reintroduction. Like it was kind of cool because like it showed his face and everything like that. It was gruesome and blah blah blah. But again, it's just like the corridor flooded, and then you got a trophy that says the death of Ren. I would have liked to have seen some more boss battles, but it's kind of hard to thread that needle to where it's like not making the same mistake that Dead Space 3 did, to where it becomes more of an action game.
Yeah.
But I wanted to feel throughout this game a little bit more like I was in danger.
Yeah, you never really felt that. Because you were like, well, I just have to run whenever. Or sneak.
Yeah, the sneaking was fun.
They could have done more, like, definitely the, when he goes on the torch. Like, you having to somehow get him there, so, like, running around, or, like, hanging off the scaffold and coming back up and throwing stuff to get him there. Or somehow placing him there.
Yeah.
You could have done that with some of the other creatures, where it's like, oh, I have to release this crane, like, get him over here and release a crane.
Yeah.
And do other things to trap him.
And maybe like even the other people who were afflicted by whatever that was, instead of them just being like kind of like plastered to the wall or whatever, like if you walk by them, they come off sort of, and like they chase you, or they're just some sort of a threat there. Because yeah, like I said, I never at one point really felt like I was in danger, except for a few like super intense parts.
Yeah, and it's body horror, and I feel like they could have done more. Like Roy, you know, you go to leave, and then like Tentacle like gets you, and you see him like morph into like the crazy body horror of it.
Yeah.
You know, like the Thing.
That would have been cool. Yeah.
Yeah, seeing more of that, because you didn't really see anything change it to it.
Exactly.
They were just
You just call it finished product. The phone call part I thought was a nice touch. Like I thought that was pretty cool. Like being in the room with one of them, after like a twitch, the eyes move on one of the other ones. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, back to your point, you didn't really see them transform, and that would have been kind of cool to see. Sort of like Resident Evil, how like they transform and their heads explode and those things come out of their mouth. But not like that at all. But just like the transformation of it would have been kind of cool to see.
Yeah, just seeing some good body horror, so it's unsettling, and I think it speaks to what I guess maybe we want. And everyone's different, but we were like, "Oh, it's gonna get us! It's gonna get us!" And I was like, "Oh, Rennick's gonna get me here, right when I cross." And it never happened. So I think those were moments that let me down.
Yep.
Like, oh, you could have done something right here.
I think it, like, I would have really appreciated the ending a little bit more if, and I just spoke on this a few minutes ago, but like, if, as, like, even right now, as the credits are rolling, like, you see, like, a news story, like, in the background, like, on the TV or something, and it's like, breaking news, major explosion on an oil rig in the North Sea, no survivors, or something like that.
Yeah.
And it must have kind of been cool to see the explosion and to see like the all of the just explode and go. Yeah.
Because they have the graphics are beautiful, so they could have done something cool, and the explosion could have like they had that cool like psychedelic chemical stuff.
Yeah.
That could have all been happening.
But I think like though with all that said, I like this game a lot. The replay value is probably not there.
Not for the
Yeah, for me,
completely forget
the fact that it's just a really short game could make me want to try to like do a quick run on it, but it's just not anytime soon.
Yeah, and it didn't have staying power, so every time we went to stream and played again, we did 3 times. What did we do?
Yeah, no,
like,
yeah,
I couldn't
exactly.
really remember, and then I'd be like, oh, that's right.
Yeah, even on this, starting this stream, I was like, wait, what's going on now? Even though like the last stream ended on a pretty like interesting note. It was a good stopping point for like even what happened here. It was something. Was it when they got rid of?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Fell through down into the wall.
Yeah, that's right. And then we started this stream. That's probably had time so much because I remember
I had to swim.
and swim.
I think that's just gonna be a thing. Oh, cool! I'm in the suit.
That's your
Okay,
niche.
I'm swimming. Yeah.
That's your niche, man. You're Michael Phelps of video games.
Thing I hate to do in video games.
But for me personally, what stands out the most, and this is like the one thing about this game that stands out so far above everything else that like it doesn't even belong in the same conversation as any other aspect of the game, is the voice acting. It was unbelievable. I don't think I've ever played a game with such good voice acting. It was very good, like every character. It was very gripping, it was very engaging. I was extremely invested in all of the conversations. Because sometimes when you play a game and you get like,
Yeah, it's very dry. And no, they did it well, and it made you. You know, a lot of the people you only ever talk to, like on the phone. You see them briefly in the beginning, and then you're talking on the phone, they're across the room, and they were able to communicate and make you care about the characters, just through the voice acting.
Yeah, like I was really bummed when Roy died. Like that bummed me out pretty hardcore. And then even with Finley, she was amazing. She's one of the best characters in this game, and I wish they would have given her a more justifiable death though. Like, I felt like that was a little bit lazy.
I was thinking she's gonna run up, and Rennick's gonna get her, and it's gonna be like a gory, pretty brutal death.
Yeah, see, that would have been kind of cool.
And then you're gonna have to work your way through getting the lighter back and getting past Rennick to, you know, finish the job.
Yeah.
Walking simulator, got a trophy.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was, I mean, we just got the walking simulator trophy. It was kind of like that. But good story.
Yeah.
Good voice acting, great graphics. It was a good one as far as scare.
Yeah. I wasn't really like scared though. It was a different type of scare. So like with Madison, it was just terrifying. It's so scary. This is the same thing. But this was more of every now and then there was like some really intense moments. But like it wasn't psychological.
Yeah, that's true. It wasn't psychological, but I think like it's where the body horror.
Yeah, they could have made it.
Because yeah, I think even Alan Wake 2 was more us scary at parts than still looks like.
Yeah, probably. I can see that.
At least with the jump scares they did.
The jump scares in Alan Wake 2 ridiculous. But yeah, I'm happy with this game. I think good choice, Sophie Joe. We needed redemption because we have picked a few not so great titles, both of us. I chose Soma, and we tried it on 2 different streams, and we just and we probably got like 60% of the game done, and we still weren't convinced.
Yeah, I didn't even want to do that split stream. You were gung ho.
I wasn't gung ho, but was like, it's gotta get better. Because a lot of people love that game.
Yeah.
A lot of people said a lot of really good things about it, but I don't know. It's just
Never
didn't. Yeah, it just didn't do it for us. And that doesn't mean it won't do it for you. Like maybe if you're watching this and you played Soma and you're thinking to yourself, y'all are crazy. Like I loved that game. What the hell are you talking about? You know what? To each their own, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But for us personally, it wasn't our jam.
I wasn't feeling it, dog. That's a no for me, dog.
As a no for me, dog.
No for me.
What else? What's next? We did discuss Dead Space Remake as an option.
We have a short one called The Dock. It's work in between. I think it's like only 45 minutes or so it's a quick, run through. It's PC controls, so it'll take us 2 hours. Did you see Bloomhouse is getting into game development?
No, but that's exciting. They have some pretty like grody horror movies. I think didn't they do 13 Ghosts? Or was that? I think that might have been Ghost House. No, Ghost Ship. I'm all over the place right now.
They did Night Sweat. The first one in the trailer I saw looked good. Crystal, something. And it's of course dolls.
Oh
It's like
no!
dolls. Yeah.
I don't like that. My grandma had dolls all in her house.
Yeah.
It was terrifying. I hated spending the night there as a kid.
Yeah, my grandma went through that phase and kept the dolls, and that's the room we had to stay in.
Like why is that a thing?
I don't know.
No, so creepy.
There is a doll. I guess it's been in whatever the family, not my side, but it's in my son's room. And it's so damn creepy. And so we've just like kept it up, and he was in there trying to get a shirt and kind of like pulled all these drawers down, and it like fell down, so it's on the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Just throw it away, please.
Dude, my little one is in a phase where he's scared of the dark. Like it's been happening, but it's a lot more pronounced now. Like he currently is in what he calls the big bed, which is our bed. So today's his birthday.
Clever.
Yeah, today's his
Doxed
birthday.
your own boy there.
Huh?
You doxed him.
Oh yeah.
Has he gotten into the "there's monsters in my closet"?
Not monsters in the closet, but so for instance, last night he woke up, and I think he had a nightmare because he was inconsolable. He was like doing that thing where like he doesn't want to be touched,
Yeah.
but he's like very, very upset. He's screaming. He's kicking his feet really rapidly. But every time you try to pick him up to hold him, he like lips out. So you just have to sit next.
Can't
to him.
give him anything.
No,
like, just
everything's
drink the
no.
water. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's no. So yeah, and he was getting really, really frustrated. And there was certain points where I think he was still asleep. I think he was still dreaming.
Yeah.
But when he finally calmed down, he ended up sleeping with us last night. But I said, "Hey, buddy, did you have a scary dream?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, well, what did you dream about?" He said, "Monsters."
No.
And I was like, I can empathize with that because when I was a little kid, I was the biggest wuss in the world. Like I was so scared of the dark. Like I had a lot of moments where like I had to go and run into my parents' room.
You're still a scaredy cat.
Well, I mean,
Our name is 2GrownScaredyCats.
yeah, you don't have to say anything at all. All you gotta do is just like showcase some of the moments while I was playing that. Oh, it's so sad because the biggest scaredy cat moment in the history of 2GrownScaredyCats was when we were playing Visage in my living room. And it wasn't even like a big time scare. It was just like it was quiet and then it got loud.
Yeah, and there was like a sign.
Yeah.
It's just like the
It was
just a
nothing.
regular like
Yeah.
broken down hospital sign.
And I threw the controller and jumped off of the couch. And it was so bad that this one dude who follows us, Luke and Twitch, he commented, "Bro, are you okay?"
Yeah, the little face palm.
And I was just like, yeah, I'm okay.
But that's why Visage is so great, is because even little things like that, like you were so
already
on
so on
edge,
edge, yeah. Uh-huh.
that any little thing, any little sound, anything that you thought you saw freaked you out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it did. It 100% did. I was suspicious of everything. It could have been just like a basic like rocking chair, or like a basic inanimate object. It doesn't matter. It could be a rug on the floor, and I would just be walking by like, what's that?
It's gonna do.
What's under that rug?
Or like the mannequins, and you were like, oh, I got to get to that elevator, and it was like, do I just walk through them? They're not moving, and so you're like, okay, and you get halfway through, and you're like, oh, this is fine, and then one of them grabs you.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
walk around you, and you're like, oh, okay, that's I'm gonna have to be sneakier or faster.
Faster, sneaky. Is my phone? Is your phone vibrating?
That's my phone.
Oh, okay.
Some chat.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't bug me. I just didn't know if it was mine.
You're not that popular.
No, I'm not popular at all.
It's vacation planning, so.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Get to go to Colorado.
Ooh,
Colorado
enjoy.
territory.
Enjoy it.
I'm gonna get my hacker on.
You hacker?
Yeah, Cannibal the Musical.
Well, you
That one?
no.
It's Trey Parker, Matt Stone, and I
Oh.
think it was their college, their final college project. And it's a musical about the Packer incident, but it was cannibalism up in, up in Colorado. I've seen the plaque, where it all happened, and the little plaque, and we talked about it. Really funny, of course.
Okay. Well, I may need to post a story about that on your Tiki Time.
You should. I think you should watch it too.
I'm absolutely gonna watch it.
And their music is always top notch. It's a really good musical, and I think it actually never got to Broadway, but people have been doing musical, small productions of it.
Yeah. I think what was that? I think the only South Park movie I ever watched was Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
Oh, so good.
It's amazing. Like the music in that, it's so impressive. Like it's I mean, it's extremely vulgar. Like just think of the name of the movie, Bigger, Longer, Uncut. So, but yeah, it's just impressive. Like the musical, how it's orchestrated and put together. I don't know how we got on the topic of South Park, but who doesn't like a good South Park conversation? So
Their band DVDA is great. Have you seen Orgasmo?
no,
How about Basketball?
I've seen Basketball.
Okay.
I've seen Basketball.
You gotta see Orgasmo. Neuter me. It's really good. Orgasmo is about a Mormon who goes out to LA, ends up needing to make money, so this guy's like, oh, you can be an actor, and so that's what he thinks he's doing, but it's actually porno.
I'm connecting dots. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, apparently they recently, at least relatively recently, released a game called Snow Day. But it
Yeah.
apparently got pretty bad reviews.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't too great.
Which, I don't know if it would be smart to stream this, but I've never played the second South Park game.
Is that Stick of Truth or Fractured Butthole?
The Fractured Butthole,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. I think it's the Fractured Butthole. I played the Stick of Truth. Stick of Truth was really good.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed it, but there were parts of that game that, I was like, if I'm streaming this right now, I'm probably gonna get banned.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a strike.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was still on my list, and I put a lot of games on my list, and eventually I'm over it, and I'm just like, oh, whatever. I guess I'll miss this one apparently.
Yeah.
But that one, I'm keeping it on my list because I'm saving it for a rainy game.
Yeah.
It's
It'll be a fun one.
Yeah. But yeah, still like I mean, what else can we say? The graphics were great. For me, like I said 1,000 times, so sorry for being repetitive, the voice acting was absolutely incredible. The sound was great. There were some missed opportunities with just making it a little bit more creepy. Because you had an awesome environment. You could have done a lot with that. And unfortunately, I feel like they just kind of missed a lot of opportunities to really just drive it home. But overall, 1 out of 10 meows. What do you give it?
1 out of 10 meows.
I mean, I guess we could just analyze it and do a deeper dive and do a legit review. But just on the surface, first impressions, no analysis. 1 to 10 meows. What do you give it?
I'm trying to think what's a 10 for me.
Yeah.
Now, is this just video games in general, or within
Let's
horror?
say within horror, because I think traditionally the best game you ever played is not going to be a horror game.
Silent Hill is pretty good.
I wouldn't know. I've never played it, so I'm excited for the remake.
Silent Hill on the PS3 right there. I was looking through what I had downloaded on it. I was like, oh yeah, I got Silent Hill in here. In the horror, I give it a 7, and only because once you get to 8, 9, and 10, I'll give it an 8 actually.
Ooh, that's a bold number.
But once you get up to 9 and 10, I want that feeling of visage. I want to feel exhausted after it. And,
Yeah.
And scared, and the 10 is a game that sticks with you, and the horror within it sticks with you, and if there were weird numbers or mirrors or
Yeah.
things happening,
Yeah.
you always think about it. And I
Mhm.
will probably never think about this again, other than it had body horror, the thing, and I like body
Yeah.
horror.
If I was, why that sounded weird to
I
me.
like body horror stuff.
If I worked in Coil Rig, it would stick to me a little bit, but only in the sense that it'd be like an inside joke. So like, yeah, if like we were drilling, I'd be like, oh, watch out for the. I don't even know what this thing is called because
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
you don't
explain
know.
it. That's a big knock in my opinion. Like you need to have at least a little bit of backstory about what that creature is, where it came from, does it have any intentions, or like is it motives, or is it just does it just simply exist to kill people?
And they could have done something like it could have been easily done. Like you get grabbed and it's like suffocating you, and because there was the like weird consciousness thing,
You like
float,
connected,
it
yeah,
connects
sure,
you. Or like it's body horror, so like a tentacle goes in your mouth, and it's like pumping something, and then you have to do, like you start getting sick throughout the game. You're like, oh crap, am I infected? But it,
Yeah.
gives you kind of the backstory.
Or even just use the people who are already afflicted by this thing, like that are like stuck to the
Oh,
wall,
that are kind of in
to
between.
kind of communicate, like
Yeah.
like say something like we are everywhere, or whatever.
We
like,
are Borg.
something, yeah, anything. Like so,
Ultimately.
yeah, there's got to be something there, and the fact that it didn't have that to me is a massive, massive, massive mark for me against the game. So, with that being said, I would give this no more than a 7.
Taking my original numbers.
7.5.
No, I don't have to doing points. I think 7 is a good. The only reason I give it an 8 is I start thinking about like, okay, with the voice acting.
Yeah,
the graphics
you can't say
are on
enough about
point. The story's good. Like that rounds it out for me to put it at the 8. But yeah, that 9 and 10 is that uber extreme.
Yeah.
Madison's probably a 9 right there. Visage.
Controls got such if we were talking about just how scary it is in general, I would say this was a 10. This is actually gonna be crap out of me.
So I will give it this: that the controls, while frustrating, make it even more scary because you're like, I have to be perfect.
And you're fumbling, trying to
fumbling
yeah,
like you would in real life. And had we played it on a computer, it would have been awesome.
Yes.
I think the controls are clearly designed for the computer, and it would have been much easier to map it out and do the 2 hands with the controller, the way they set it up. But just
I think with a computer too, it would probably be more scary because you have to be up close for the most part, right? Because like your keyboard's right here.
yeah,
Like, you can't. You don't. The keyboard's not wireless. The mouse is not wireless, or whatever. So like with the controller, yeah. Well, no, I guess technically it could be, but like, are you gonna put the keyboard on your lap and play it like this?
yeah, like South Park the guy who's all
Oh yeah. Oh.
the whatever Diablo guy or World of Warcraft guy, I guess.
But like with a controller though, it's wireless. You can, you can hold, you can kick back or whatever.
Yeah.
So with a PC game, I'm assuming you're like kind of up close and personal to the screen. Yeah, that's my take on this game. I definitely do think it's worth getting. Like if you're on the fence for it, I would say go ahead and spend the $30. It's not super. I mean, it's probably like what, anywhere between $30 and $40 after tax.
It's I think it on PlayStation it's like $34.99.
Yeah.
Steam you get it on sale. I think
It's a deal.
31. Yeah, if you catch it cheaper than 30, it's worth it. It's worth a good playthrough. So I guess with our numbers, we would have to put it at 7.5. Split the difference there.
Oh yeah. That's it. That's a good point. 7.5. So we do have a bit of an announcement. We're starting a new type of thing. I don't know, project, I guess. Show, if you want to call it that. The Cat's Meow.
Cat's Meow.
And I immediately regret doing that. Like immediately, as soon as I did that.
It's too bad there's not more viewers. You can clip that. Meme me up.
Me
Be like Aggies or pussies. Like pussy cats.
Right. Oh my. Yeah, I used to work with this older lady. Her name is Sharon, and she was really good at her job. Like, really good, but she was just kind of just cringy, just like very abrasive.
Yeah.
It was a blue collar work environment, so it was in a warehouse basically. So I mean, she was just like basically she's like Finley, like that's like just like that type of person. But she was super cool, super nice. But when she would say memes, she called them memes.
Mimis.
And the worst and cringiest part about it is she thought she was saying it right. Like, she wasn't trying to be funny. She legitimately thought it was Mimi. And I didn't correct her because it was so fucking hilarious. So I was just like, Sharon called it a Mimi again.
Well, I know somebody who calls Wi-Fi Wi-Fi.
Oh my goodness.
And no matter how many times, it's like, you're an engineer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say cringy in the way that, like, they had all those older, like, people thinking they're being crazy, so hip hip potato chip, coconut.
Oh, cuckoo-ca-choo. Yeah, no. My dad's like that. Yeah, my dad's definitely like that.
But the cat's meow. We are going to sit down and we will do a deep dive into some of these games we've played to give one cohesive show dedicated to these games where we can talk about presentation, gameplay mechanics instead of little pieces after each stream. And we're gonna edit it and make it look like a show.
We're actually gonna try.
Yeah,
Effort into it.
we're not just gonna stream in a dark ass room.
Yeah, we're going to, like, not make a script, but have a few talking points. Actually, like, really put some effort towards it, because we're both, I feel like, ADHD to a certain extent. So we start talking about Still Waits the Deep, and then we end up talking about Metal Gear Solid.
Well, of course.
Because it's legendary.
Why
Speaking of
wouldn't
Metal
you?
Gear Solid,
Metal Gear Solid 2. So yeah, and I did script out the intro and did the voiceover for that. And
nice.
already putting together our stuff, so I think it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, a little bit of corporate talk. It's just something coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that top of mind.
We're gonna have to have synergy to really bring this project together, bring it out there, and market it to our clients and customers.
And after this bit, we should probably circle back to Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, we will definitely have to circle back to Metal Gear Solid. There are some impediments that I want to talk about, where we won't meet our two agile script.
Agile.
Agile script. Come on.
Yeah. But yeah. Do you want to talk about anything else? Like, I feel like we organically end up talking for like 45 minutes after each stream.
We do.
Which kind of prompted why we're going to do this anyways, because I think we have good chemistry when it comes to chit-chatting, so we're actually going to see if we can take advantage of that and make something that's worth watching.
And maybe, one of these streams, if we're down a game, we can pull up a bunch of topics, and I can run, computer screens will pull up articles on games, things like that,
Yeah.
and chit-chat about it and do more of a live stream little podcast deal. Just chatting, if you will. I'll get the inflatable pool that I have. We'll get that in here.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll get you the colonoscopy can.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Nobody wants to see mine. I'm too hairy.
I'll, that's too grody. I was about to say something with hair dye. And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
You gonna bleach?
No, I was gonna get creative and make my booty hair like green or for St. Patrick's Day out there.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god.
You're lucky, Shamrock.
I'll bend over and blow a kiss.
We've got ideas.
Yeah, clearly. And luckily for you, that's not one of them.
Yeah, we want that'll be on the OnlyFans.
Yeah. Well, it's a colonoscopy cam, so it's only farts.
Oh, it's the only parts.
Yeah, it's the only farts.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, you just wrapped it up, right?
I just wrapped it up, so that's out there. I have a poll out there on YouTube for anyone who's listening, watching, or sees this. You can vote. I've played Snake Eater twice through. So I could play Snake Eater, or I can move to Metal Gear Solid 4, which I've only watched, I haven't played. I watched my buddy play it. So play that, and then circle back when Delta comes out and play the remake.
Is there a release date for Delta? No.
It'll probably never come out, but it was supposed to, I think, drop. It was like the 17th of November, because that would have been the 20th anniversary of Snake Eater.
Right, for my birthday.
But it was like a Sunday, and I don't think they're ready.
Okay.
So there's a poll out there. You can vote. Do I just jump to Metal Gear Solid 4 and then circle back, or do I wait for Delta, or do we just say screw it? Snake Eater is like the. It's gonna be tough for me to say. It's the best one that I've played, although Metal Gear 2 is giving it a run for its money.
Now, when you say Metal Gear 2, you're not talking about Sons of Liberty, right? You're talking about Metal Gear, not Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Yeah.
Okay.
So the MSX old school. It's so good. The intro's amazing that I have the disc in, and I went and just listened to the audio track for the opening theme.
It's
Like
that
getting
good.
my goosebumps.
Oh.
Yeah. That one's really phenomenal.
There's a lot of sound bites in Metal Gear Solid that just reel you back into your childhood.
Yes.
Like there's so many, like the Codex or what's the
Codex?
Codex, yeah.
Yeah.
That little or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like every time I hear that, I'm just
Exclamation point.
oh yeah.
Huh? Just a box.
Huh? What was that noise?
Who's there?
Where'd these footsteps come from?
Snake. Snake. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, that is a good one, man.
Yeah.
Snake!
When it does the line throw.
Oh my god, it is so freaking good. Holy crap.
But I was like, okay, so Metal Gear Solid 2 is great. And I was having fun with it, but like kind of halfway through, I was just like, I don't like Raiden. I don't really know where this is going. And then that second half, it just like
Yeah.
picked up. And
Mhm.
I was like, oh, okay, this is getting awesome.
Oh,
We got,
yeah.
You know, AI, and they're talking about like social media opening up. And it wasn't called social media, but basically alluding to everyone having the ability to share information and post things like live.
Yeah.
And they have to control the information. And then,
Which
are
is
you
kinda
in
crazy
VR?
because that came out before all that tech came out.
Yeah.
Like, which is wild. It just shows you how ahead of the time Hideo Kojima is.
Well, obviously, it's a time travel. I mean, it's the only Ancient Aliens explanation.
I wish, if that was true,
Mm-hmm.
I wish he would go back in time and just be a little bit more patient with Konami. I'm sure Konami was just being the worst.
Konami.
Yeah, I'm sure they were like being the worst ever to Hideo Kojima. But I just would have loved to have seen Silent Hills.
Yeah, it
I
would
would
have
have
been,
loved to see that.
nice to get.
Did you ever get to play
PT?
PT?
Mm-hmm.
Me neither. I was really bummed about that. I remember seeing it on the PlayStation Store, but I didn't know what the hell it was, so I just like left it alone. And then of course, when all that went down, and they removed it from the store, and then any PlayStation, was it 4? It was PlayStation 4, right?
I think so.
Either like 4 or 3, whichever it came on. Any one of those consoles that still had that demo downloaded on there, people were selling them for like thousands of dollars from eBay because people wanted to play PT.
Yeah.
Because it was just that good.
Yeah. That was Visage was supposed to be an homage.
Yeah.
To that.
Oh, you could tell too. Like, did you ever watch like footage of?
No, I think I just saw like a little teaser. But I never watched. Yeah.
That could be one of the casting out. Just watching you react to that. Like,
Let's break down PT.
no,
What could have been?
There's so many videos of that out there already, but yeah, it's. I watched the playthrough with my brother once I realized like what it was and what it meant and the fact that it was no longer available. And just watching it, and not even playing, just watching it it was so creepy.
Yeah.
Like so freaking creepy. So
Well, we're getting OD.
OD.
After
2026?
Yeah, well,
27?
I think they said Death Stranding 2, and then OD, and then Isn't.
Did you play Death Stranding?
No, I haven't played it, and I thought maybe I'll do a Kojima thing. My thought is play the Metal Gear mainline games, which are the numbered, and then go back and play
Peace
all the
Walker?
others. Yeah,
Something like
like
that,
Portable Ops.
Oh,
and
yep, Portable
Ghost
Ops.
Babel. And do all those. Skip Survive.
Yeah. No, that's not even a Metal Gear game. It's a zombie game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That was. Honestly, I feel like that was the big beep you to Hideo. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like it was just Konami just flipping Hideo Kojima.
Well, that could have been one of the, them butting heads, because I don't think Kojima's the easiest to work with, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
And they probably, Konami was like, the way the market is going is you can't just have a great game that sells a lot of copies. We got to continue the cash revenues. You got to do online. We got to some way monetize.
And he was like,
it,
no.
whatever. And he was probably like, yeah, because you can't build a great story and
It ruined it
plug
with
those pieces. in.
Yeah. And Alan Wake just proves that you can do that. Because
And they just broke even.
they did. Just break
They
even.
did just break even on it.
But developing games on a PS5 is drastically more expensive
Yeah.
than it would have been on a PS4.
They're still figuring that out.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird because I'm hearing, PS6 rumors, and it's like
Don't. We don't need PS.
they haven't even breached the surface of what this thing can do.
Yeah, no. Because I still think Callisto Protocol had some of the best graphics I've ever seen in any game ever, and it's still, even to this day, like with games that are coming out like right now, they don't touch the graphics that Callisto Protocol had.
And they don't do it seamlessly. Like
Right, yeah.
Callisto. Actually, I can't ever remember this is cutscene because you
Yeah.
float right into it.
Well, just like the beads of sweat coming off the main character's face, the reflection off of that sweat from the light. You can see the texture. Like his head was shaved. He had a buzz cut in the game, and you can see the texture of you could tell it was rough right there, almost sandpaper. You know, when he had a buzz head, that part that's real rough. But you could see that all in the game. It was perfect. And if a PS5 can do that, you don't need a PS6. What else are you gonna do? And then GTA 6, when that comes out in 2045,
Yeah.
that's really gonna push the standard.
That'll be all VR. You'll just sit in the couch, and get your rocks off on violence and hookers.
Yeah. But I'm really curious how Rockstar's gonna navigate just the way our society is now. I think there's a lot that they got away with in the past that I don't think they can get away with now. So I'm curious how they're gonna navigate through that.
Wow, they should just say F you and make roast and
South Park
show
does.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't apologize, then it's just it is what it is. You like it, you don't like it. We don't care.
It's a game called Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I mean
Like-
it's and it hasn't changed drastically from GTA 1 and 2. You did all the same stuff. You ran people over, stole cars, you
Beat up hookers and
chased
stole
the
their money.
police. I mean, yeah, you still did all those things, so it's not like the formula's really changed all that drastically, or the core concept of it. Yeah, they just can't apologize.
Yeah, they just gotta take ownership of it and roll.
Yeah, just be like, well, this is America, so.
Did anything ever happen with Florida man that was trying to sue Rockstar for using his image? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think he was like, yeah, I'm gonna sue you, and then it became, okay, well, I want some sort of monetary,
Something.
and
yeah.
then it became, well, I want a credit, and then I haven't heard anything.
I haven't heard anything either.
They were probably just
Probably a gag order. Tell them to shut that up. Yeah.
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 They were like, no, or they're just like, fine, we'll just redesign them.
That's what I had. Yeah. Exactly. It was just funny to me because he's like, I'm gonna sue you, and then the next video was like, if I don't hear back in 5 days, I'm gonna sue
Yeah.
you. And then a week later, if I don't hear back in 2 months, I'm gonna sue you.
I mean, there's probably no lawyer would take his case.
No,
He
no.
probably
they're
didn't
right.
have enough money to
No.
pay him up a lawyer.
I mean, just lock him up in litigation, and for 2 weeks, and then all of his money is gone.
Pull the old Donald Trump tactic with his
Yeah.
lawyers.
Yeah.
Lock him up in litigation for years until you go, well, it's not worth it.
No.
I've spent too much money.
And you got nothing from that.
Yeah.
So, way to waste all your money, buddy.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's good.
Yeah. So
We'll call it an early night.
yeah, I knew that there wasn't a whole lot left in this game. I had a sneaky suspicion.
I thought we'd go a little longer because I was like, well, it's at 65 4% or
Mhm.
something. So I'm surprised.
But the remaining 36% of a only 4-hour game is
Yeah.
really not that much time. But yeah, we'll figure out what we're gonna do next. Silent Hill is a pretty good contender. We may roll classic and hit it up on the old PS3.
Tank controls. Yes.
Yeah.
Favorites. Nothing scarier than tank controls.
No, I bought my brother Elden Ring for his birthday, but he only has a PS4. He never upgraded, and he probably never will because he's not. Yeah,
No,
he's a loser. That's why. But I played it a little bit with him, and when I had a PS4, I was like, and I saw the controller, like the design for PS5 controllers. I was like, why did you change it? Like, this controller's perfect. It fits my hand. It's comfortable. And now that I've played the PS5 for so long, when I went back and played Elden Ring with my brother on his PS4, I was like, this feels weird. Like, it's just small. It's different.
Feel the PS3. Look at how light it is.
Why does it feel like a yeah, it feels so strong.
It feels like a fake toy.
It does feel like a
It feels
fake
like
toy.
something you'd give your kid to be like, here, play with me.
That's so great. And like, if the grips aren't long enough, it only
Yeah.
goes down to right here.
No, I felt the same way, and I was like, oh, I gotta get used to this. Now I'm like, did they build the most perfect controller ever?
Yeah.
It's just like they
I
might
think
have.
Xbox has a pretty good controller too.
They do. I actually really love the original Xbox controller for
I think it was
shooters. It was huge, but it's like, it just feels perfect for shooters. Just like the N64 is perfect for like Mario Kart and GoldenEye.
Oh, yeah.
Maps. Like, it just feels right.
And when I remember, one of my core memories as a child was when I got a Nintendo 64 for Christmas. And the first game I got for it was Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Nice.
Super excited for it. But eventually, my brother's birthday rolled around, and he got a game. Basically, we went to Walmart and he picked one out. And I was really mad that he didn't pick Star Fox, but he got Mario 64. And I was like, Mario game, whatever. Bro, that's Mario 64 was amazing. It was so good. But I just remember like looking at the controller. I was like, what is this?
How do I?
Yeah, like do I hold like this? Do I hold like what's and like there's a trigger button, but there's another trigger button. What is the?
How do I even get stuff that's over here?
Yeah, but you get used to it pretty quickly, and it actually was a pretty decent design. So
Yeah, it worked well. The GameCube controller, I'm still on.
oh, the game. Yeah, I never actually owned. That was one system that I never owned. was the
Yeah, I
GameCube.
never. Oh no, I did own a GameCube for Donkey Konga.
Okay.
Donkey Konga came out, and I played with my buddy at like a GameStop outside of an anime convention.
Nice.
First time we're playing it, and we're just like, yeah, this is great. So go back to the anime convention, and they have like a gaming area, and they're doing tournaments. And they did a Donkey Konga tournament.
Okay.
And we wrecked shop.
Noise. Heck yeah.
We were only playing like 10-year-olds, but we wrecked it.
Did you ever watch Seinfeld growing up?
Oh yeah.
There's that one episode. I don't know if you remember it or not, but basically Kramer decides that he's gonna join like karate or
Yeah.
taekwondo, whatever it was, and he keeps bragging to like Jerry and George and Elaine, like, yeah, I'm doing good and blah blah blah, and they finally go and see him, and he's just beating up little kids.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the episode, I think they gang up on him, like
Yeah,
they all
they
fight.
all-
Kramer was such a good character, and then he had to become racist.
Well, I don't think he became racist.
Yeah, it's not like he flipped his
was.
flip. He's true. The inherent evil was within him the entire time, but it showed its ugly, reared its ugly head during a comedy show. And that kind of sucks because Kramer was like my favorite Seinfeld character when I was a kid. Like, who didn't love Kramer? And then he did that.
I was a George.
Oh, George. Well, I watch Seinfeld even to this day. I watch Seinfeld.
Yeah,
it's on
still,
Netflix
yeah.
and it's binge worthy. Like, I mean, even if you just want something in the background while you're cleaning or doing whatever, like Seinfeld's Office or whatever. But yeah, like now, George. Oh, George is the man.
Yeah, he like
George is
as
the
you get
man.
older, George. Yeah, really.
I just feel like I'm more related to George now. Like he's
Yeah.
more relatable because we're just like ornery old people. And, oh man, can't catch a break sometimes. But anyways, we've talked about Still Wakes the Deep. We've talked about Metal Gear Solid. We've talked about Seinfeld. What else do we want to talk about? I think we got it, man. That's not right. I feel like I should keep talking because was a short stream because we didn't have much left in the game, but I guess we can.
Yeah, I got some X-Files to watch. Me and my lady got some
Ooh.
X-Files.
You started the X-Files?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen every episode, and I just one night was like, I don't want to read, I don't want to do this other stuff, I just want to lay here, and I put, X-Files on, and it's so good, it's like,
really good.
well, now I have to watch the
The
whole
Smoking
thing.
Man.
Smoking Man.
Deep
Deep Throat.
Mulder. Oh yeah, Deep Throat. I remember being a little kid, and I'm not gonna attempt to imitate the opening like sound, whatever when it's coming on or whatever. Something like that. Yeah. I just would hate when that would because that scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. Oh yeah, I was terrified of that show. My dad was obsessed with that. Like he and my mom watched it all the time. So like I just remember like when I heard, I think it's like at 8 o'clock or whatever, and when I heard that, I was like, yep, time to go to my room. I do not want to be around when this is on.
Well, it's sad, and I've had this discussion with my wife quite a bit. The way they have broken media out into all these streaming services, and they were just like, well, we'll just dump, tons of episodes in. It's so discombobulated that it's like, we don't have a collective pop culture, because I remember X-Files the next day, the adults were talking about it, the kids who got to watch it were talking about it, and it was like this thing everyone kind of shared, or the majority of people shared. And recently it's like, well, what is that? And you'd be like, oh, well, people liked Walking Dead. Yeah, they did, but that was kind of right on the cusp. And like, oh, Game of Thrones, yeah, I'm sure they have HBO. There isn't like a good, on basic cable. People don't even watch basic cable.
I don't know anyone who has basic cable anymore.
So now there's no good pop culture thing on at least TV where you get to say like, oh, everyone would get this reference, or everyone has seen it and gets to talk about it and is excited about it.
There for a while, Netflix had a few. What is it? Yeah. Netflix had a few. Stranger Things was a big thing in pop culture for a little while.
Yeah.
Obviously, Game of Thrones. I think House of the Dragon is kind of like that, but it's not to the extent that the X-Files was, or that even Game of Thrones was.
Yeah, and it's that like, because there's so much out there, you can't have that like single target. Where so many people are like, well, there's nothing else on that's good at 8 o'clock on a Friday except X-Files.
Well, it was cool too, like knowing that like, okay, there's a new episode of the X-Files coming out this Friday. Yeah. It comes on at 8 o'clock, and you like well, for me it was Game of Thrones, because like that was the cat's pajamas. Like when I was in college, like I think it was Sunday it would release every Sunday. My friends and I, like, we would all meet up. We would do something that I'm not gonna say on the stream, and then we would watch an episode. We would watch the new episode of Game of Thrones. Yeah. And that was like our routine every Sunday night. We'd all gather at their house and watch. It was like 15 of us. Yeah. And we would. That
was the event.
Yeah.
It was like Sopranos.
Yeah, Sopranos. The Wire was another one that was like that. We're showing our age on this stream.
And you just don't see that anymore. Because people are like, oh, a new Star Trek came out, but it's not good. And then the people who are, maybe even want to watch it, they're like, how do I? And like, oh, you have to have, it's not CBS Now, it's Paramount Plus, and they're like, I don't want another streaming service.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah. Well, there's even shows like, my wife and I got really into Yellowstone, and it was a really good show, but then there's all these spin-offs, like 1883 or whatever it was called, but it's on Paramount, and I was like, well, we're watching Yellowstone on Peacock. We're going to sign up for yet another streaming service just to watch this? No, we're not going to do that, because we've already got like Disney Plus, HBO Go, whatever it's called now, Max, Hulu, Netflix. Like, we got so many of them. It's like, dude, we're not going to, like, by the time you get access to all of them, you might as well just have cable.
Oh yeah,
like
it's more expensive at this point.
Like the whole thing when Netflix came out was cutting the cord, and what that meant was canceling your cable subscription because it's overpriced, and you have a lot of content that you're not interested in.
Yeah.
We've come full circle now.
Oh yeah.
We've come full circle.
They found a way to monetize it and
Mhm.
get their money back. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Honestly, I liked it better when it was just Netflix and Hulu.
I actually love just having.
Well, no, like I mean, yeah. As far as streaming goes, like I preferred it when it was just those two. But yes, no, I agree. And if you're really cool, you had a DVR, so you could like, oh man, that's how you knew you were the cat's pajamas, when you had DVR. But yeah, we said we were going to end the stream 15 minutes ago, and then I started talking about something completely different.
And then I brought up X-Files, and I could talk about that all day, but we're not gonna. We're gonna end it here. So thank you for watching. This was 2GrownScaredyCats. Terror Tuesdays playing Still Wakes the Deep. We got more Metal Gear on the deck. I'll play either 3 or 4. Bloodborne, you're working your way.
Doing some serious progress on Bloodborne. I'm getting better. I actually fought a boss on my last stream and beat him on my very first try.
No.
So like, look at that. Yeah.
You can parry and dodge.
No, I suck at parrying. I almost never. I have so many Quicksilver bullets because I never use it ever.
Well, you can dodge.
Yeah, I just roll around a ton and then do a sneaky punch.
Oh.
Then roll around a lot, do a sneaky punch.
I'm playing. I got the 360 back up, so I'm playing Lost Odyssey. I want to try and finally beat that at some point.
Lost Odyssey. I haven't heard about that game in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's a really good game. I watched my buddy play, and I've played through maybe half of it. Something always happens because it's like 50 to 120 hours.
Yeah. You know, a game that I picked up and eventually shelved, but I'm not going to stream it, but I'll probably eventually play it again, is Persona 5.
Oh, yeah, Persona 5 is good.
Because I played like the first main part, got past it, and then there was a lot of like going to school, doing all these things.
The one thing I do hate about the Personas and the Shin Megami Tensei is that whole school thing and the passing of the days.
Yeah,
just get me in another dungeon.
Yeah. Oh, and it's like a little bit of that sprinkled in would be fine. And I really don't have a leg to stand on as far as like critiquing it right now, because I've probably played a 0.5% of the game. I think it's a pretty long one, so
it is.
like this is more of an ignorant rant. But yeah, just like so far, there was just like a lot of what I consider sort of filler, passing of the time, all this. But it's a fantastic game, and it does suck you in really hard. I lost an entire week when I first started playing that game.
Hard is the key word there.
Oh yeah,
hard.
Especially if you're the PE teacher.
Yeah, very hard, very hard.
But yeah, coming up next will either be, we are seriously considering Dead Space remake. Silky Joe has never played Dead Space, right?
Dead Space.
It's really I think Dead Space remake is going to be for you everything that the Callisto Protocol should have been.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's worthy of streaming at least at some point.
Hey, Callisto Protocol got me a PS5, so
this is true.
You know, I'm not mad at it. But you've never played Silent Hill, and Silent Hill 2, the remake, which you are just over the moon about, thinking is going to be the greatest thing ever.
It's going to be better than PC.
Okay. Sure.
And this is when everyone unfollows from saying that.
We'll see. So we could do Silent Hill, because it'll probably take us not through till October, but we could be close to when that releases. And if you absolutely want to do the remake, we can do the remake.
I'm not saying I'm gonna buy it as soon as it comes out, but I'm saying I'm gonna buy it as soon as it comes out.
I really hope you already pre-ordered it.
No, I'm not that serious about it.
I really hope you pre-ordered it digitally, because you were worried about it running out digitally. That one bothered me.
I hate. Yeah, that's oh my god. Yeah, that's dumb. I've seen this more than once now, and I hate this trend. Games releasing digital only.
Yeah.
And not indie. If it's an indie game, I get it. It's,
yeah,
you're
hard to print.
It costs too much money. You're a small studio. You're getting your feet
small
wet.
market anyway.
Totally get it. But for a AAA game like Alan Wake 2, I love that game.
Yeah.
But the fact that they didn't release a physical copy is asinine. Like, I would have loved to have that in my collection.
Yeah. I would have paid more.
Oh yeah.
Than the digital, and that's what they should do. Is like, you get the digital, you know, it's whatever, 70, or we'll even knock it down a bit
Yeah.
because it's cheaper for us to do. If you want a physical, we'll up the price a bit
Mm-hmm.
because you want to have a physical library. And
Yeah,
copy.
and I'm big on that. Like, I want the library, and yeah, I think to your point, like, digital should be cheaper, whether it's less than the normal $70 or the physical is a little bit more than normal. I don't really care which way that door swings.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like, you don't have a physical copy, so you don't actually have a product. You don't own anything if you buy digital only. You dedicate space to your hard drive with digital, more space at least, with a digital copy. So yeah, because of all that crap, like, it should be cheaper.
Yeah, and I
It
mean,
should be.
it's. And you do something like, oh, if you're worried about physical, because people will pre-order physical if they want the game.
Yeah.
Because then there is well, they'll probably only print so much. Because I will pre-order physical copy. Give incentives for it. Give extra things you can't get, you know, digitally. Or if you can get it digitally, you know, it costs a lot more than just, you know, buying the physical. Or give you something cool with it. Like, look, I got the whole SNK Heroines Diamond
and that's
Deluxe
a sweet
edition
box too.
I got the Fatal Cutie hat on right now, and it came with the stupidest, like, muscle tee.
Oh, you
But
should.
it's comfy. I
You
love
should
it.
totally wear that
I
on
love
next stream.
it. It's great.
Yeah. We did it again.
We did it again.
We did it again.
We're
I'm
ending the
sorry,
stream at
y'all.
11 o'clock. 2GrownScaredyCats. We just finished Still Wakes the Deep. If you like it, you know, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button, follow us on here. The first 100 subscribers combined with both YouTube and Twitch automatically entered to win a free game up to $70 plus tax, shipping, all that crap. No deluxe editions, but game of your choice. We'll grab it for you as a thank you token. I think on that note, we're out.
Yeah, we're out. Colin, or Silky Joe, you nailed it. I almost did.
No, you doxed me.
Yeah, we're out. I'll leave it at that. But thank y'all so much for watching. We really, 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 really appreciate it. So.